everybody, and welcome to Horseshoe Canyon Campground near Drumheller, Alberta. If you're new to our channel, my name is Becky. I travel with my husband Travis and our two little girls, and we are just spending one night here at Horseshoe Canyon Campground, and we want to show you what it's all about. So come along with us on this adventure. So we have been traveling with our little Westphalia van here for the last few nights. We've been out in Kananaskis, so if you haven't seen those videos yet, I will link them below. But we are actually staying in one of these little cabins tonight, just so that we can have an extra sleep space. We've got our picnic table and our campfire. These are two washrooms, and I'm just gonna show you just how close it is. Oh, there's dumpsters there. That's not much of a view. Come around these dumpsters here so you can have a better look at the playground. And so this is kind of one part of the campground here. There's another little loop that has more cabins and more sites available. Just popped into Drumheller. It's just a 15-minute drive to get into the city. So we drove in this evening after having supper at the campground, and we just did a little bit of public swim here at the outdoor pool. But I've got to show you this. It's very Drumheller, very cool. The pool is right beside the big dinosaur that you can climb up and get a really cool view of the surrounding area. And there's a splash pad and a wading pool right here by the dino, by the pools. And on our way through, we actually stopped and saw just a couple of the dinosaurs that are in the town area. So I'll just show you a couple of the cool themed dinos that we already saw. It is such a beautiful evening here in Drumheller. Travis just popped into Valley Brewing. He was just gonna get a couple beers to take back to the campsite, but he decided just to grab one on tap, and we just sat on the patio for a quick minute, had a drink. We've got a iced tea from there as well. They've got really nice shirts and sweaters in there too, so just a cool place to stop.
Here we go, we're leaving the Valley Brewing. Excellent little stop. They make all the beer in-house.
Our Horseshoe Canyon campground that we're staying at is named after the Horseshoe Canyon. So we just pulled into the lookout here to enjoy some beautiful views.
What are they called?
They're clinkers. They're formed below the ground around coal, so they've got a lot of similar components to coal. This is such an amazing little stop. It is literally 30 seconds off the highway, and I cannot believe how many times we have driven through Drumheller before and never stopped here in my life. But every time we drive through Drum, I am like awed at the beauty of the
hoodoos and the valley and the landscape. When
yes.
You see all the different variations of soil types from erosion. It's really interesting, this area.
It's beautiful to drive through. We've definitely stopped and hiked along the hoodoos before. Very, very cool. This is like next level of all of that, and you just need to stop and see it. I mean, stop any time of day, but it's sunset right now and it's really beautiful. But anyways, just a shout out for Horseshoe Canyon. So here's the parking lot, the washrooms, and you can see the campground right over there. Good morning. We had a really good night's sleep in the van. Travis and Teddy had a nice sleep in the cabin. But I just wanted to show you a look at the rest of the campground. This is the other loop. It is very close to the highway, but I will say we didn't hear any highway noise last night, which I was worried about. So yeah, we were kind of a little like, oh, when we saw it, but it ended up being a great stay. So you can see there are quite a few more cabins, and they have a mini golf here. And like I said last night, it is right across the road from the Horseshoe Canyon. So just a really nice little campground near Drum. It pops back across to the Horseshoe Canyon, and this is the way to the actual Horseshoe Canyon Trail. All Trail says it's a 3.2 kilometer loop to go down into the canyon. It's moderate because obviously you're walking down and then back out. So we're not gonna go into the canyon, but we'll just go have a little look, I guess, and we'll have to try and do it another time. I mentioned last night that Valley Brewing had some really nice shirts, and look who put on a new shirt this morning. Here's the trailhead. It just looks like it would be such a nice walk. Deciding what we all wanted. The breakfast menu looks really good. We were told that the latkes, they're a potato pancake, are very popular, so we are going to try those, and French toast and pancakes, so we're going to have a little taste of everything. We just finished our breakfast in at Whiff's, and it was so good. Everything we had was delicious. Those potato pancakes, I think they're called latkes, were so delicious. And just, yeah, we had like pancakes, French toast, the whipped cream was good. We asked for fresh strawberries. How was your Benny?
Benny was a basil Benny, so they put the basil sauce on. It was very good, like so good.
And it was really quiet while we were in there for breakfast, but now it's just about lunchtime and it's really full and busy in there. It's cool with the train going around too, so just a cool little spot. And then of course we can't really talk about Drumheller without talking about the Royal Tyrrell Museum. It is just down this road from where we are right now. I was there 2 years ago, just before Teddy turned 2, with her and my 13-year-old nephew, and I was like so amazed at how great it was. It was pretty hectic having Teddy there at that age, but I just remember thinking it was so cool and knowing that Travis would love it. We're not going to do it this trip, but it is another must-do when you're in Drumheller. You have to go check out the museum and learn all about the history of Drumheller and the surrounding area. Okay, another must-do when you're in the Drumheller area is to come out on the east side of Drumheller down Highway 570 and come and see the hoodoos. I'll show you what they look like. We haven't been for a couple of years, and this is the first time where we've had to pay for parking. So you can pay online. It was $2.85 for an hour, or they have an all-day parking pass for $10, and if you purchase that here, then you can park in the city of Drumheller all day as well. So these are the hoodoos. They are made from the sandstone rock, and then they've got that cap on top that is like more resilient stone, and that helps protect the surrounding rock and kind of keep them the way that they are. checked out the last couple dinos that we wanted to downtown. I was just thinking this one is so cute. And so we got some pictures. Travis ran into a coffee shop, and we are going to be heading out of Drumheller. So I know that there's so much that we didn't get to see and do. And if you come to Drumheller, there's so much more to explore, like the whole downtown dino walk and just much more. But that is going to be it for us for this video. So I just want to say thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next time.